Hello to all of my wonderful Aries. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. I hope you all are having a great day, Aries. I know that you are. What do we know about our Aries? You know how we like to start off here. I like to start off on a very, very high note by reminding you all, Aries, of how fantastic you all are. What do we know about our Aries besides the fact that Aries are fire signs? You're also cardinal signs. That's your quadruplicity or your quality. Your ruling planet is Mars, which is retrograde right now. And so Mars in astrology influences courage, passion, and competition. It can foster tension and accidents and rules over fire and danger. And look, your polar opposite sign is Libra. If you don't know that by now, because I mention it every single reading, I just want you all to remember that. If you want to know why, please contact me at 202-460-3205. Let me run that back again. 202-460-3205. Look, your magical birthstone is the diamond because it attracts love, financial success. It brings luck and new adventures. And the diamond is particularly lucky for Aries people when worn on the left side of the body. Keep that in mind, okay? And then your special color is red, the color of fire and excitement. Guess what? I want to share something else with your Aries before we get into this, because you know I like to share little tidbits before I get started with your reading, because we jump right into the reading, right? So this is how other people see you all. Besides the fact that people like you for your courage, this is exactly how other people see you all. So your upbeat, magnetic personality pulls people towards you, right? You bring excitement into other people's lives. So they envy your aggressiveness in meeting a challenge. Whatever the problem, you give the impression that you have the answer ready, right? So you're also admired for your honesty, and you don't gloss over things, right? So what people don't like is your tendency towards bossiness and your deserved reputation for being sharp-tongued, right? So they're afraid to cross you in an argument because they know that you can cut them quick, right, Aries? Right. I always, when I talk to my Aries, we're doing our personal readings, I always say Aries are the nicest people in the room. But you get an Aries to that point when they are really, really upset, it's time to clear the room, right, Aries? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, give me a special reading for my Aries as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action. Also in areas of power and intellect, also in areas of money and wealth, and also in areas of creativity and emotions. What information do we have for my wonderful, wonderful, courageous Aries? Why does this want to pop out? We're going to leave it right here. Yes, yes, and yes. What information do we have for my wonderful Aries? Let's get to it, Aries. I'm going to show y'all this card that just popped out, Aries. My fire sign, one of my fire signs, right? Sagittarius and Leo, the other fire signs. But yeah, you all are some fantastic people. Just don't get an Aries really, really upset, or it's just on. Yes, okay. This is the first card that popped out, Aries. Look at this. This is the Ace of Wands, and you all know what this means, right? This is the Ace of Wands. You know what this means. So the Ace of Wands means that you're illuminated from the inside, right? Pure potential, inspiration, right? It also means new beginnings, new opportunities. But nevertheless, you all are illuminated from the inside. And see what this is? Right between the brow, your brow chakra. That's where it is. Your third eye is popped wide open. Let me put this right here for just a second. I don't know why I keep consistently seeing this one card in particular. I'm going to show you all in just a second. Look, I'm going to show you in just a second what I'm looking at. Yes, this is wonderful. Now, remember I said, listen, Aries, I'm going to give y'all some advice, all right? Look, okay, you all are extremely compassionate people. Look at this. This is the Queen of Cups. Extremely compassionate people, right? Just like I said, and this is before I even pull this card, y'all are some of the nicest people in the world. And I know quite a few Aries. Very compassionate, very open-hearted people, have a lot of empathy, very tender-hearted. You all are emotionally aware. That's what this card right here indicates, emotionally aware. But then also look at this. You have a lot of deep feelings for somebody. There's a lot of emotional expression, right, for somebody. Look, have a lot of love for people, right? But don't push an Aries to the edge. Like, do not push an Aries. I keep trying to warn people, do not push Aries to the edge, or it's just not going to be pretty, right? I'm getting to it in just a second. Family life, right? 10 of Cups. So the beautiful thing about the 10 of Cups, as a lot of you all already know, let me see if I can get in real close so you can see. Beautiful thing about the 10 of Cups is about, it's really about family. It's about joy. It's about peace. That's what this represents, right? About connection, about wholeness, about things coming full circle, right? Yes. Because that is where your focus is right now. You're very compassionate. You're wide open. You have these wonderful, deep feelings. You just love, love, love. And you're also in celebration mode. This is the 3 of Cups. So there's a lot of emotion going on right now with you all, right? Celebration of community, of friends, celebration of just a whole lot of wonderful things, right? But guess what? And remember I said that your third eye is open, your brow chakra has been activated. Your brow chakra is right here in between your eyebrows, right? That's why it's the brow chakra. Your third eye is activated. It's hot. It's super hot. But look, Aries, somebody has been exposed. Somebody has been exposed. I'm telling you, Aries, this person right here better watch out, because like I said, you have been kind, you have been patient, you have been loving, you have just been this wonderful person, right? But this person right here is holding on to a lot of secrets. They're not being completely honest. That kind of thing, Aries, right? They're just haven't been completely honest. And it's like, for you, it's like, okay, I'm just tired of you lying. I've given you 1,001 chances. But now you're about to see a different part of me. What did I say before about how other people see you all, right? They are afraid to cross you in an argument because they know that you can cut them quick. And they know you can cut them deep, right? Wow. Yes. People know, I'm telling you, Aries, people know exactly what they're getting into when they're dealing with you, because they know that you will give them the shirt off of your back. You will do anything for people, just sweet as candy or sweet as pie. But at the same time, and you just love to keep people close. The people that you love to keep them close. You love to do things for people. Let's push this back here for just a second. You love to just be that person for everybody. The people that you love having fun, all these wonderful things. I just have never met an Aries that didn't like having fun. But this person has you feeling some kind of way. Look, this is a person who is seeing the glass half full, seeing the glass half empty instead of seeing the glass half full. And Aries, you have complete and total control over this situation, right? You know that you have the power to turn this thing around. And you know how you turn it around before you have to go from 0 to 1,000, Aries? You set boundaries, and set very, very, very clear boundaries. And the first time that the person crosses your boundaries that you set, there should be some consequences and repercussions. And what that looks like for you, and I've talked to quite a few people, what that looks like for you, Aries, as a cardinal sign, you all would rather get along with people than fight people. You would just rather be harmonious with people than not be harmonious. But sometimes people take that for granted and they treat you like a doormat. Like they don't think that there's any consequences and repercussions of doing an Aries wrong until you all snap and go there. So let me help you and prevent you from snapping and going there. Set very clear boundaries, okay, Aries? So you can turn this frown into a smile. Because this is more or less just disappointing. Like, I just don't see how this situation is going to turn around. But remember, you have the power to turn it around. So we're going to put this here for just a second. Yep. See, when you don't set boundaries, healthy boundaries for yourself, you're actually sabotaging yourself, right? This is self-sabotage. See you, clear picture, looking into this right here, looking into the window, this mirror right here of yourself. You're sabotaging yourself because you're really overthinking the situation. Because you really, really don't want to take it there, but it looks like you're going to have to take it there. But before you go all the way in on a person, Aries, I need you all to set boundaries. Give that person a clear warning. Here, listen, this is what you did. I found out this. Because remember, this person right here has been exposed. They're under the moonlight or the sunlight. They're under this luminary. And see, the sun and the moon are so big, you can't hide from it. You can't hide anything. This person has on a hoodie and still can't hide. They're kneeling down and they still cannot hide. They can't hide no matter what they do because they've been exposed. And let me tell you, for some of you all, you found out whatever it was either during a dream or it was a daydream. You found out something during the day or you found out something at night while you were dreaming. Yep, you sure did. Look at you. Now you have clarity of focus. You have clarity of focus. You see things for what it really is. And yes, very disappointing, right? But do not self-sabotage by thinking, okay, I can't believe this person is sneaky, lying, manipulative, the whole 9 yards when I gave them chance after chance after chance after chance, right? And so look at you now. You're guarded. Repressed feelings, right? It's amazing when your brow chakra opens up, and I'm talking about pops wide open, and you see things for what it really is, right? And we know when we're talking about time here, we're talking about time being an illusion. Time is simply a measurement. That's why people think, when is it going to happen? Is it going to happen today, tomorrow, next week, whatever? But time is an illusion. So when you change your focus, and for you all, Aries, this is about you setting boundaries, right? So you can focus on what really matters, which is this and this. The people that you love, and they matter the most. When you change your focus and you focus on the things that really matter, the universe will expose this right here, this sneaky person who's just like hiding secrets. It doesn't matter who the person is. It could be a love interest. It could be a friend. It could be a cousin. It doesn't matter who it is. Platonic, romantic, whatever. But nevertheless, it's been exposed, right? And so naturally, you're going to be guarded at first. You're feeling like, wow, I really can't trust anybody. Who can I trust? But you can trust your instincts. You can trust that gut feeling that you have, right? You can trust your intuition. Yes. Again, you're focusing on what really matters to you, your family. You're focusing on the people that you love the most, right? Again, when you set very clear boundaries for yourself, Aries, you don't have to go from 0 to 1,000. I'm trying to tell you all, so because a lot of times Aries looks like the bad guy because nobody sees all the stuff that other people do to Aries before Aries goes off. But I'm trying to help you all to see you don't have to go off. Just set very clear boundaries. If they overstep the boundaries the first time, not the second, third, and fourth, the first time they overstep those boundaries, Aries, that's when you go in and you say, listen, consequences and repercussions. I'm not playing with you. This is my life. This is not a game. Y'all need to stop letting people get your chakras out of alignment, right? Get your chakras all unraveled and just either under or overactive, right? This is about getting your solar plexus chakras back in alignment. And we know where your solar plexus chakras are, right? That is the center of your torso above your navel. And so what that deals with is your personal power and your identity. And so people are trying to test your personal power and your identity. And then when you go from 0 to 1,000, for you, you're like, okay, I had to show them because they didn't get they didn't catch the hints. They didn't catch the messages. You don't have to give people hints. You can just be straight up and say, listen, I don't like what you did. I know X, Y, and Z. You can come right out and ask people questions, whether you have hard evidence or concrete evidence. If you got the message during a dream or it came to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion spiritually, just come right out and ask the person the question. They will tell you everything by their inflection. They will tell you by their the inflections in their voice. They'll show you by their facial expressions. Sometimes people will stutter. Sometimes people will pause and they'll just look at you like they're searching for answers. Speaks in volume. So you can go back and focus on what really, really matters to you. Yes, yes, and yes. You don't have to deal with people who are disingenuous. You don't have to deal with people who are sneaky and people you got to try to figure them out. It doesn't always have to be a puzzle. It just doesn't. It just does not have to be a puzzle, right? Look at this. You're independent. You're self-reliant. You're accomplished. You know, you're a person who is courageous, somebody who is, this is you right here. Someone who's just very confident and courageous, living your best life. So you really don't have to be guarded and all of that. You can protect yourself, obviously, but you don't have to be so guarded that you're closing the right people off. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping certain people out because you just don't know who to trust around you. This situation right here, yeah. Because see this fire right here? So when you found out, you were incensed. Like you really just wanted to snap. Like, I cannot believe this person lied to me. This person tried to play games with me. Are you kidding me? After all I did, and after all, you know, if for some of you, you all covered for this person. For some of you all, you defended them, you know, when they weren't even around. I mean, like, you really, really looked out, and you were a real true friend for them, only for them to turn around and burn you. Yeah, they're lost. The land between. I love this. 40. I'm going to put this right here because all of this stuff is happening right now, right? This is not like an overarching thing because I would have seen some major arcanas, but all of this is happening right now, right? And so I want you all to know how powerful you all are. You do not have to deal with people who are just disingenuous. You don't. So this is you being between worlds right now. A lot of Aries are between worlds right now. See this card right here? When I talk about like your brow chakra has been activated and you're seeing things for what they really are. A lot of you all are at this point right now where you're just in the process of some change, emotionally, spiritual change. And so you know that you were called to be this spiritual person, to be a healer. You were called in so many different ways. And so you really just don't have time at this point to even waste your time on people who are not on the same frequency as you. You just don't. And this is what I mean about you being here, the land between. This is where you are. You're like right here in this land between here and there. So this is who you used to be and this is who you are. Right? This is who you've always been. You're right here in between, right? And so some people are dropping off. Some people cannot cross over with you. I want you to get in there. Some people cannot cross over here. They can't get to the other side with you because they're still stuck in that dimension where they connected to a source that is not reliable. It's not honest. It's not truthful. It's not factual, right? But you are right here crossing over, but you've always been here. Believe it or not, you've always been here. You've always been here. So this is where you're starting to redefine who you are. Amazing, 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 right? And so we know the number 0 and the 40, because we look at the number 40 here. Let me see if I can get in close. See this number right here, 40. So we know what the number 4 means, right? 4 is connected to the letter D. I was about to say the letter D. Letter, number, whatever. And the Pythagorean system is actually connected to the letter D, as in door. So this is a doorway, a gateway to where you have always been. You didn't realize that you've always been there because you were teetering between worlds, right? You were teetering between lands, between worlds. So now you're starting to see things for what it really is. A lot of you are healers. A lot of you are there to create healing for people. A lot of people lean on you, and so you have to create this distance. See this distance right here? A lot of you all have to create this distance because they're here and they might not ever get here. So you have to create this space between you and them to act as a healer, right? Because as long as you stay connected to people like this, you will always be like this. You see what I'm saying? As long as you stay connected to deceitful, sneaky, manipulative people, you'll simply be sabotaging yourself. And that's what I have for you, okay? I hope you all have a great day. I know you will. Bye, Aries.